Our adventure in Guatemala eventually led us to Panayachel and the shores of Lake Atitlán, which has been called the Lake Como of Central America. As we crossed the lake on a lancha, taking in the views, we were bubbling with excitement as we were nearing Cerveza, our lakeside hostel for the coming days in Santa Cruz de la Laguna. Known for its views, activities, travelers, and most importantly for a group of college students, free beer. We are here at Lake Atitlán. We just came down from a 3-hour drive from Antigua. Overall, we have had a great experience so far in Guatemala. We are staying at Cerveza Hostel. This is where we're going to be for the next couple of days.
The views here are absolutely insane.
Insane.
Pretty cloudy today, but still just absolutely incredible. We're excited to talk to some people. There's been some locals here that are working in the hostel. Just kind of get a vibe of why people are here and their experiences. And there's a lot of towns around here, a lot of Mayan history going on around here as well. So we're excited to see what's going on with that as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of smaller villages all throughout the lake. Overall, the transportation system actually works pretty well. Pretty much, there's just boats going around the lake throughout the whole time.
And there's a dock right on the end of the hostel right there.
And basically, you kind of just wave at the boat, and they can come pick you up. Everywhere you go is 25 quetzals, which is what, like $3?
Something like that.
Just yeah, and you can all the different villages have a lot of Mayan history and culture. They have different dialects and different languages that they speak as well, and also that they also are kind of receiving the tourism that has been coming in increasing in Guatemala over the years. So it's gonna be interesting. We're staying in a very international hostel, so like Owen said, we're gonna get to talk to some people. We'll also get to talk to some locals and get to have different perspectives from all over.
Yeah, so we're excited.
Which one looks the most closer?
Okay. You know him real quick. Yep.
This look like you.
Look at that. Look at that. He's got that blessed throat.
Yeah. First day in Cerveza. First full day. Let's get it. This is the view from the tent. Where we're staying at. It is ridiculous.
Waking up to this view, it's easy to forget that there's more to this place than paddle boards and cold beers. As we settled into the hostel and started our first full day, we began talking to the team behind Free Cerveza, and this is where we met José, the head chef of the hostel kitchen, who was willing to share a story with us.
Hola, mi nombre es José, José García, y yo soy de acá de Santa Cruz de la Laguna, tengo 29 años de edad, y actualmente acá estoy trabajando en Free Cerveza como cocinero, ya llevo 9 años trabajando acá.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Cómo empezó a trabajar aquí en el hostal?
Vi que estaban construyendo el hostal Free Cerveza acá, entonces yo aproveché de pedirle una oportunidad a la dueña, y yo quería estarme a cargo de la cocina. Y se me dio la oportunidad, y como le había contado, yo llevo 9 años y desde que empecé a trabajar acá, pusieron la cocina en mis manos y yo fui levantando la cocina poco a poco hasta ahora. Estoy acá como de 9 personas a mi cargo. Acá en Santa Cruz llegan mucha gente por el lago, entonces ellos van y suben al pueblo y pueden apreciar lo que es el bello pueblo de Santa Cruz de Laguna, pueden observar y disfrutar de la iglesia colonial.
Sí.
Y ahora hoy en día tenemos un centro de capacitación en el pueblo que es CECAP. Ellos también tienen un restaurante de comida típica guatemalteca y también hacen diferentes tipos de artesanías como pulseras, trajes típicos. Allá se puede capacitar como para ser cocinero, comidas típicas. Ajá.
La gente de la cocina estuvo con el CECAP para
Yo sí estuve allá.
¿Tú sí?
Yo sí estuve allá y tengo otra compañera que sí estuvo allá. Las otras no estuvieron allá, ellos aprendieron a trabajar en otros lugares.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Usted se encarga de planear todo el menú del hostal?
Sí, yo me encargo de todo.
Está muy bien.
Muchas gracias. En mi caso, yo estoy muy feliz de trabajar en restaurante y conocer nuevas personas como de otros lugares.
Sí.
Desde que empecé a trabajar aquí he convivido con los voluntarios que son como hermanos para mí también,
sí,
que conviven con nosotros. Bueno, no quieren dejar el lado, pero en un momento vuelven a sus países.
Sí. Our conversation with Jose made us realize the importance of CECAP. With our experiences with a successful graduate from one of their training programs in mind, we set out to explore the school and learn more about what they do. What we've seen already firsthand without even talking to anybody, they sell some products downstairs, which looks like it kind of comes from the vocational training that they do here. And also it looks like the kitchen staff that's working here is also a part of that vocational training. So the restaurant sells like typical plates, typical food. Downstairs they're selling some artisanal products, and like bracelets and necklaces. Kind of looks like they take advantage of using this place not only as a way to sell their products, but also train their people. So,
And also just they train people in order to be able to get employment, but then they seem to employ them themselves, which is super interesting. And they do so many different programs from cooking. They have like textiles. They do provide a lot. And they train about 200 people a year, which is super important. And considering just the resources that this lake has, I think it's really good that they have made this program so that people can really be able to take advantage of said resources and find employment, and you take advantage of the lake and of the tourist industry that they have here.
and also like they got a beautiful.
I mean,
It's
absolutely
ridiculous. It's just
unreal.
stunning.
I don't think I'll ever eat anywhere with a better view.
So we're excited to hopefully get to talk to the director and get a more deeper understanding of what's going on here. But so far, it looks like they're doing great work.
Yeah. We met with Adrian, CECAP's communications director. He talked to us about CECAP's different programs, covering things such as cooking, textiles, and carpentry. A major issue CECAP tries to cover is sexual education, as teenage pregnancy and STDs are common issues in Guatemala. Further, Adrian highlighted how CECAP is dedicated to supporting the growth of Santa Cruz de la Laguna by working closely with the community to identify which vocational programs are the most needed.
Pues aquí hay fotos también del proceso de consecución del centro de capacitación de todo el edificio. Entonces, pues para traer los materiales de construcción tenían que venir en lancha y subirlos. En ese momento creo que no había tuk-tuk, entonces muchas cosas tenían que transportarlas, estaban así cargadas.
Nosotros subimos así y llegué cansadísimo.
Sí, fue un proceso bastante pesado.
¿Y cuántos años como tomé para hacer todo el edificio?
Pues ha sido como un proceso constante, pero creo que la parte principal, si no estoy mal, llevó 3 años.
Me imagino que se tomaron la oportunidad de que la gente les está enseñando estas vocaciones, estas habilidades. Abrieron el restaurante. El restaurante no lo abrieron cuando empezó todo esto.
No, eso fue más adelante.
Sí.
En 2010. Empezó el restaurante y pues...
Y la tienda también, ¿no?
Sí, ajá.
O sea, aprovechan de no solo capacitarlos aquí, pero también de mostrar sus habilidades con el restaurante. La comida estaba buenísima. Sí, la comida que esperábamos. Me encanta eso, porque les enseñan y también les dan trabajo para que puedan aprender y demostrar sus habilidades aquí, ¿no?
Claro, igual es como, hay una continuidad, digamos. Solo es como la capacitación de habilidades de cocina, por ejemplo, si se les apoya para que ellos puedan pues también tener como habilidades de servicio al cliente, o de si ellos pues ya deciden tener su negocio propio, de cómo poder tener como los fundamentos, digamos. Sí, claro. Y ahí también pueden ver pues las fotos de los graduados. Entonces,
One of CECAP's key programs is financial assistance. Adrian explained that some students receive support not only while attending CECAP, but also if they choose to continue their education afterwards.
As Adrian showed us around the facility, he explained that as a part of their mission, CECAP provides Santa Cruz locals with resources such as computer and sewing labs, which they can access even if they are not students.
laboratorio de carpintería, no sé si está abierto. Bueno, pues sí está. Oh, wow. Actualmente no hemos estado dando cursos de carpintería, pero cuando hay necesidad.
Sí.
Es la parte donde
Ya tienen todas las herramientas.
está todo equipado, herramientas,
Sí.
mesas, así.
Me gusta que son como grupos pequeños, más
Sí, son más
concentrados.
pequeños.
Se les puede ayudar uno a uno, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Ok.
claro. Sí, no
Ok.
está tan saturado.
Sí,
Es más
sí.
atención personalizada, digamos.
Me imagino que los cursos de cocina lo hacen arriba en el restaurante.
Ahí vamos a ver
Oh, sí.
la parte
Ah,
de
exacto.
pues la tienda.
Tenemos aquí antes de ir
Ah, bueno. Pues este es el taller de... Entonces íbamos a mostrar
Buenas.
la cocina, que es la cocina que se usa para los talleres.
¿Qué son las bolitas que están allá?
Es como...
Son de garbanzo.
¿De garbanzo?
Sí. Es para un evento que tienen hoy amigos.
Sí.
Gracias.
Son ricos.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Sí, es de garbanzo. Nada más y con
Wow.
verduras,
¿Qué salsa le ponen usualmente?
le vamos a agregar una salsa de ciruela.
¿De ciruela? Es como un postre, ¿o es como
Es un bocadillo.
un bocadillo, tipo
Sí.
entrante. Es muy rico.
Sí,
Muy rico.
estamos preparando eso.
Ellas también participaron en los cursos de culinaria, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Sí, entonces ellas pues están trabajando en el restaurante.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias. Un gusto.
Mucho gusto.
That was really good.
Yeah, those are great.
Ir en diferentes lugares, como en diferentes países o comunidades, o no solo aquí en Zacala.
La idea es enfocarse en una sola comunidad porque a veces el problema de otras organizaciones o de ONGs es que abarcan mucho. Entonces no se enfocan los esfuerzos y creo que no siempre hay como un seguimiento.
Quieren hacer mucho y hacen un poquito aquí, un poquito allá en
Queda muy
vez de...
suelto.
Sí.
Muchas gracias.
Adrián, Gustavo.
Mucho gusto.
All right, so we're just leaving CECAP, walking through the streets of Santa Cruz. Adrian showed us a lot. What they're doing there is absolutely incredible. That is an amazing initiative, an amazing project, teaching locals how to get into different vocations and trades, employing them if they need to, or like just helping them out, like to really outreach and go elsewhere.
They find their own place to work at. I think it's very cool how long they've been working and expanding the project itself and the organization and to the point where they are now, where
Yeah.
they have their own restaurant, their own store to hire their own employees, adapting to the town's needs and what people need, and focusing so much on how can they have an impact to make the most and fulfill the town's needs and what they currently need in terms of jobs.
Also, with like their class sizes, I feel like they're really able to do one-on-one work and really help people improve their skills and learn a lot, so that when they are out of there and when they are done with the 1 to 2 year program that they do there, they're ready to really go and go out into the world and know what they're doing like professionally. The way we found out about it is because people who work at the hostel we are staying at went through that exact program.
Yeah.
So not only is it just like, they can say it, but we've also seen it in play.
Yeah,
that they really are able to go out there and find that employment afterwards.
Have that impact. It's cool, like, we were talking to José, saying he's been working for 8 years, and, like, really, like, he's the foundation of what all the kitchen and all the food is at Free Cerveza. I mean, not only did they get to learn and have that impact from CECAP, but they also have all these international and, like, foreigners, like, people coming in, and they get to experience the culture of Guatemala through them as well. So,
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome what they're doing.
And I mean, CECAP itself, like, I think it's also like very interesting how they've been able to, grow, and now they have like a restaurant and all this stuff, and there were international people there, and that's also good for Santa Cruz itself because, I mean, it truly does help drive that economy a bit, because not only they're helping people here get employed, they are also providing a location for people to want to go to in Santa Cruz, because the view from their restaurant is probably the best view I've ever had in my entire life. That was unreal. Unreal. Like the little bottle of wine, some good food, some traditional Guatemalan food, and just an incredible lunch.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really, what they're doing there is very special.